Hey everybody, it's Adriana from Living Healthy with Chocolate. Today I want to show you how you can blanch almonds and make almond flour at home. Blanching almonds simply means you're taking the skins off of the almonds, and it's a good idea to bake with blanched almond flour because it gives baked goods a much fluffier and lighter texture. So this is really simple to make at home, and first we need to bring some water to a boil in a pan. Once the water is boiling, put the almonds in the water and let it boil for about 30 seconds. Remove the almonds and place them in a strainer to drain. And then run the almonds in cold water to cool them down. When they're cool, you should be able to slip the skins right off with your fingers. Now that the skins are off, we can place the almonds in a baking pan to dry. Make sure they're spread in one layer so they dry faster. The drying time may vary depending on where you live, but you can plan to make this ahead of time and let them dry overnight in a cool, dark place like your oven. And I like to shake the pan once in a while just to make sure that they are dry throughout. I blanched these almonds last night, so they're nice and dry, and I can now show you how to make almond flour. So simply put your almonds in a food processor and pulse a few times until they're finely ground. You want to be careful to not process the almonds too much or you'll start to make almond butter. Now it's a good idea to sift your flour using a fine mesh sieve to remove any of those larger chunks. Now I want to quickly point out that it is very hard to grind your almonds fine enough at home, and using store-bought almond flour for baking does give baked goods a better texture. But since some of you don't have the option or need to make almond flour at home, this is the best way to do it. I made 2 batches of my vanilla muffin to show you the difference. One is made with the almond flour I just made at home, and one is using store-bought almond flour. And as you can see, the muffins look very similar, but the homemade is slightly flatter and the texture is a little bit less fluffy. Also, the batter with the homemade flour was thinner and it seemed like it didn't absorb so much of the wet ingredients, but in the end they were both delicious and they both had a great texture. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and now you see how simple it is to remove the skins from your almonds and make blanched almond flour at home. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll answer them for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again next week with a new recipe.